Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to do steering angle spacers on the first gen Miata. I know I already did this video, but I really fucked it up with the fog on the lens. There's no fog this time, at least I hope. It doesn't look like there is, and I cleaned it already, so hopefully. So this is the stock steering angle, and this is the after. So some things you're going to need. Obviously you're going to need the spacers, you're going to need Loctite, a pipe wrench to get the inner tie rod off, and just pretty much basic tools to be able to adjust your toe, so some wrenches. That's pretty much it. And there will be a link to the spacers in my description. They come pretty fast and they give you a set of 25, so that's enough to use on 2 cars because you should really be only doing 5 to 6 spacers. And then you want to get under the car with a jack stand, of course, and use pliers to take off the boot covering the inner tie rod. That's fine. I'm doing this laying down, so give me a break. Then you want to take your pipe wrench that I talked about earlier and use that to take off the inner tie rod. So once you have the inner tie rod removed, usually you want to take this plate off of here by knocking it off with a screwdriver and a hammer. And then you can go ahead and get your spacers and Loctite and start putting it back together. Okay, so once you've applied your steering rack spacers and your Loctite, which I highly recommend because you don't want to be going down the highway and this just pop off, and then just imagine what it would be like without a steering wheel. Yeah, and then you can go ahead and put it back together after that. Okay, so after you get your inner tie rod back on with the boot and everything, there's one more step before you can get on the road. Adjusting your toe back in because the spacers are going to push it back out. So we're probably going to use all of this adjustment room to pull it back in because it's going to be pushed out 5 millimeters, and that's going to be a little bit more than 5 millimeters, but it should be fine. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Good night again, I think. I don't really know.